6 contention. G2 also creeping up just behind FaZe by like 30 points. So
yeah,
there's a chip on the shoulder here for FaZe and something to prove coming into this regional and against a big team like EnVy.
Yeah, it's gotten real tight in the race for top 6 in North America. You know, all throughout winter, we were wondering if it would start to shake itself out even before spring got here, but now things have tightened up.
Okay.
And FaZe are the first to strike. Illusion will pick up the goal.
Honestly, I'm not sure how AJ missed this flick. Turbopulsar got bumped out of the way, but still, Illusion, great placement to put it home, and that's a great start for FaZe. For FaZe, they're a team that need to have that hot start. They need to have that first goal. They have to get those good vibes going. I mean, they are a team that can get emotional, that can get down on themselves. So when they start off with the first goal, it's a good look for FaZe.
And if Illusion scoring first with AJ handing out passes, that's typically when FaZes look the best. When everybody can get involved and Illusion gets involved on the offense, FaZe might be in for a good match. AJ able to push out, but Atomic slips down through gyro and almost got the net, but Illusion has the save.
And EnVy are a sneaky team. They demand a lot of respect in the midfield because they love to pass to each other so much. And this one, maybe too much respect given to EnVy. As look at the time Turbo has to flick this one up. Atomic easily just going to shadow that one down. He didn't really touch it much, but he did come out with the goal. I think Mist actually bumped him into it. Mist never got an assist on it. Turbo was the one who got the assist. So Mist shooting Atomic into the ball ties up the game.
Well, on that same play, too, when Atomic froze in midair, Illusion had went to the back wall as he thought that Atomic was going to push it high across the net, but he never really saw Mist until it was too late. So everyone on FaZe getting tripped up by the EnVy attack, just after you were talking about how much they favor the passing game and how they love finding each other in the offensive half and rip shots like that from Turbopulsar knocked away by gyro.
For anyone watching at home, just watch how many times EnVy switch the ball across the field on offense. They're one of the best at doing it here in North America. They're so selfless and always have each other in mind when they're on offense. Great at setting each other up, and that's really what makes this team so strong. Is obviously the individual prowess, but the selflessness on offense as well that lets them have the attack. But hold on a second, AJ gonna put it away for FaZe on the left side.
That was a nasty angle. AJ has the, he read that?
Wow.
Like, that's an insane read. Like, am I crazy, Corelli? Is that, or, you know, do you hit that 10 out of 10 times? Like,
you're asking me? Absolutely
he
not.
He jumped before the bounce. He jumped before the bounce even. Wow. Nice shot.
AJ definitely can hit that one more times than not, and a great way for FaZe to respond. Maybe a third. It's going to be far post. It's too far for AJ. There's a half chance there as EnVy were jumping in front of him. It's a good start for FaZe. They're not getting bunched up, but here comes the passing play, but a good demo from Illusion. Slows that down, still in possession for EnVy, but this play fizzling out. Mist pre-jumped, and Turbo's got to bail out EnVy as he throws it to the FaZe side.
You know, Lucian able to get it out, but Atomic puts another shot on. Turbopulsar waits on the backside. Gyro hops over him, and now Mist got the ball. That's excellent work from everybody on EnVy on this play to tie up the game. The passing in between and Turbo right here.
Great layoff here from Turbo. Not a lot of power on it, sets it up perfectly. Just hovering in the air for Mist to pound it to the net. AJ didn't have any boost, couldn't react to the shot. And a good equalizer here for EnVy.
Might be in for a long fight here if it keeps going like this, and maybe even exciting as AJ squares up on one, but Turbo will get the clear downfield. FaZe having to respect the quick clear potential. Turbo shot denied, while wide anyway by Lucian.
And that challenge from EnVy there on AJ is so crucial, especially when you're playing against FaZe. You have got to make sure you stop the big playmaker. And that certainly is AJ on the FaZe side. So the early challenge from EnVy is a great way to shut him down, force him to fake so that he can't get the flip resets, he can't get over your head.
You know, you got AJ in the air, and lately Gyro on the ground. His ground game has been nasty when he gets out into space. He's beating multiple defenders. He's putting a lot of really quality pressure on net. He gets a pass to Illusion here, but AJ has to wait around midfield. Illusion still makes the contest happen in front of the box, gets in front. All three commit from EnVy, and how often do you see a triple commit out of EnVy?
It absolutely was. Everyone jumping for this one from EnVy. Illusion, you know what? He wanted to be a part of it too. Why not jump after it? Gyro says, what on earth are you guys doing in the net?
Get in the bouncy castle. Let's go.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Turbo's not going to like that one, but you know what? It certainly was. And for FaZe now, sitting up 1 goal.
Imagine a bouncing castle map. Missed. Trying to catch that one out. Illusion. Oh, he gets the touch. Oh, Illusion. Nice shot. 4-2.
Great play from FaZe here. AJ just going to toss it downfield, and only a couple pads for Illusion. Wow. Highly efficient to get up to that one. And hey, a game 1 like this so far for FaZe bodes well for them. We talked about it yesterday. They started off a little bit slow. They didn't really show what they had. They got back into it, but a game 1 like this, I know it's not over yet, but this is a strong start for FaZe, and for EnVy, maybe a little bit of a slow one.
Yeah, and you talked about the emotional component with FaZe, and so this will pay dividends beyond game 1 and even game 2, unless EnVy somehow crush them in the next game. But this has been an excellent opener for FaZe. Oh, and Illusion almost hit AJ on the midair pass. Not quite. Atomic carried out.
And we got to put something together here, and a good passing play over to Miss. Can he get the second touch off the back wall? Illusion stretches out, does get to it. Here comes Turbo. Can he put it away? Illusion still makes the save. EnVy still trying to threaten. Turbo wanted to give it back to Mist. Good passing from EnVy, but just couldn't break the defense of FaZe.
Yeah, and a good clear out from AJ as well to prevent that from getting any worse than it could have. But Turbo gearing up for another one. Atomic sees Mist in front. Mist had the catch, but it was taken away by Gyro. FaZe's defense continues to be a struggle for EnVy's passing, and they get another clear.
EnVy have 9 shots. They have been threatening here in this game. But like you said, you got to give credit to that FaZe defense, holding on to 6 saves and only letting in 2 goals. This could be a third though. Atomic flicks it by the last man, delays that touch, and keeps EnVy in it.
And who was back on that play? It was Illusion. Illusion comes up, pulls off on the ball. And like Atomic was in his cam the whole time. I'm not sure what Illusion was thinking turning that way, because you have to challenge that ball from where he was sitting. It's not that he didn't know Atomic was there. He absolutely did.
He might have been trying to read the pass, the one-time quick pass to the other side instead of maybe just the direct shot. Good play from Atomic though, to confuse the defense. And for EnVy now into 0-second time, it's going to be up to Turbo. Missed. He's got to help out. Atomic has no boost. He's got 14 to chase after this. AJ going to kill it, and it will go down. FaZe Clan start off hot in game 1.
Yeah, that was looking tasty at the end, but EnVy couldn't close it. And FaZe, a great start to the game. Illusion sitting at the top of the scoreboard, 2 goals and 3 saves. Illusion typically leading in the saves department lately, but this time takes center stage as the striker.
And for EnVy, we saw some of the offense that we talked about early on, but I think FaZe Clan did a great job of really adapting to that and shutting it down. They are a team that gets scrappy on defense. It may get a little disorganized for FaZe, but they do a good job of getting those challenges. You talked about Gyro. He is the man when it comes to challenges for FaZe, and you saw that a little bit in the corner, doing his best, staying behind the ball, making it tough for EnVy to switch the field, making it tough for EnVy to find those options. And I think that's really where this game ended up a loss for EnVy. It was because of FaZe doing a better job of just playing that man-to-man defense when EnVy are attacking.
And I mean, EnVy, they never really went away from that idea of trying to find each other in space, of trying to create their own space rather than by pushing forward, that by, short ball passes. But FaZe were all over them for the most part, and the few that they couldn't get by, well, Illusion was there to pick the save up. So if the passing continues to not work, EnVy might want to try to mix things up a little bit as Turbo gets the clear downfield.
See if FaZe can keep it going. See if EnVy change things here in this game. The pace was there from EnVy. They just weren't able to find the back of the net. They certainly had plenty of shots as they find themselves on defense here to start. FaZe trying to control that midfield and keep EnVy out of that transition. Offense shot from Illusion is going to go in. I thought Mist had it, but FaZe going to start off again with the first goal.
Illusion loads the musket and fires a ball of lead right at a Mist, and he just couldn't make the save. Too much power behind it. And a great shot from Illusion, but again, Gyro setting all of that up. How about FaZe coming out here against EnVy early?
Yeah, Gyro sometimes I feel like doesn't get enough love for what he does off the ball and those challenges on the ball. And that certainly was the case there. For FaZe, they're better for it.
All two demos gives AJ all the space he needs. He'd like some more boost, but he didn't need it. 2-0. AJ, the pathway clear.
What did I just say about Gyro? Off the ball, double demo. What more can you ask of this man?
He's great. He's doing a ton of work out there. I have to say, you know, when he first came into the league, into RLCS, he wasn't nearly as effective. Like, he had his moments where, you know, he would shine and you think there's a lot of upside to Gyro, and you definitely wanted to see how far he could go. But as he's been on this team, he's just gotten better and better, especially in that disruptive first man role.
Yep. He certainly has a demo and then bumps the next man out of the way. Maybe a flick on bar post, off the post for Gyro. That would have been a beautiful goal, but then EnVy responds off the crossbar for them. Both teams having their chances and nobody can finish.
Oh, I thought FaZe were about to doom themselves from that double commit. Gyro jumped back in panic, and luckily for him, AJ was able to clean it up. Missed, stops the ball in front, but Gyro will push it right back forward. EnVy have no answer to FaZe right now. Just a crossbar hit to show for all of the effort. And Turbo gets a look downfield. He pops it over Gyro, one to beat an AJ. In Atomic, he does get that midfield boost away from Illusion. Mist still in front of this. Turbo keeping the ball kill here in the third. Mist has another shot. Atomic up for this, but the ball's slow coming. He's got the angle, but can't find the net. Mist hops in front to keep Turbo right there. Shot denied again from AJ. EnVy press on, but still no goal to be found. Illusion, another clear. Mist will keep it locked in midfield.
Again.
Atomic pass back down in front. The give and go denied by Gyro. Turbo's up for it though. Atomic tries to bump one on the backside. Mist wants to keep it going. EnVy, try as they may, push as hard as they can. They will not budge this FaZe defense.
And listening to you cast that, Derby, is exactly what it feels like to play against EnVy when they're on offense. It's constant attacking. The passes are so crisp from EnVy right now. It's just that final shot that's lacking. Atomic gets bumped out of the way for EnVy. Still so close, yet FaZe come up with the stop.
And Gyro able to stop the ball real quick. Turbo can at least make the challenge happen, but EnVy got a lot of ground to move. Mist in front, can't shake Illusion off the ball, and he gets the ball back out over to AJ. And I feel like we've played more than 5 minutes of game with how long EnVy have spent in the orange half without a goal. Mist challenge again. Illusion is always there to cut off the pass. Here's another long one cut off. That one was a little easier for Illusion to handle, but Mist has the read. No, he doesn't. Atomic has the shot, and Illusion is there again. You can't get by him. Mist back to Turbo, but Gyro's there. What can you do when every ball you shoot is right into an orange car?
The defense from FaZe is so strong, and again, you got players coming off the top, off the side wall. It may look a little disorganized, but they are jumping in front of these shots from EnVy and blocking it every step of the way.
Here comes another one from Turbo. They will not relent until this ball is in the back of the net. Gyro gets kicked off the ball, but that's just what he wanted. Illusion got the clear. Missed. Well, barely got a touch. He's had a boost. Immediately put his car in the park for a second, but AJ grabbed the ball and flips it back around. FaZe have essentially killed the EnVy offense here with a minute left.
And that was a good minute and a half or so of EnVy having multiple attacks. Gyro, can he get back to this one? He certainly can.
Oh, he got it!
Oh my goodness, Gyro putting it away for the third goal.
Oh, Gyro is popped off. He's peaked. Pre-flip into it. Only 11 boosts left to go after, and that's all you need. Money from Gyro.
Pop off, young man. Go off, Gyro. Opening up the shooting lanes for his teammates, and then he can get it done himself. 3-0 for FaZe. Here's Mist, though, trying to get a response from EnVy. The flip reset was good, but AJ there to turn it away. And for EnVy, 50 seconds left to make the difference. Hold on a second. It could be a fourth. Illusion wants a piece of the defense, and he puts it through for FaZe.
Illusion had a musket, but he's upgraded and evolved to a laser. Found the seam directly between Mist and Turbo. Oh, man. You can't stop FaZe right now. This is ridiculous. Like, with how... You said a minute and a half, Corelli. It was like 4. It was like 4 minutes of EnVy offense. They have 8 shots on net. And every single one of them blocked. 2 saves from Illusion, 3 from Gyro, and another 2 from AJ.
I can't even tell you who's the MVP from FaZe in this game
of them.
because they all played so well. Every single one of them. Illusion on the back line. Gyro through the midfield and individually. AJ on the offense as well and defensively. I mean, everything coming together from FaZe. This is when FaZe is so scary. When they come out 4-0, when all three of them are popping off, EnVy have to look out.
And they do get a pick-me-up goal here, but make no mistake about it. If you want a lesson in how to play high-pressure defense, you just watch this game again and just watch FaZe and how they played on defense, because they were absolutely manic on that back line. I am still a little shocked that EnVy didn't get a single goal out of those pushes, but FaZe are now one more away here from really turning the screws onto EnVy. They might get another goal. AJ, does he have it? Nope, missed, took it away. And there we go. FaZe are one game away from sweeping EnVy.
They're just a different team. When there's something to play for FaZe Clan, they are absolutely a different team. They have turned it on here in this regional, had a little bit of a slip up earlier on in groups, but otherwise, coming into this game so far, up 2-0, a dominant performance from FaZe Clan and a scary one for the opposition here for the rest of the regional. Now they have to close it out, and for EnVy, a lot of changes have to be made. I think the biggest one, is the most obvious one, is you've got to keep it away from those FaZe defenders. You've got to find the gaps in the goal, because EnVy are doing almost everything right. They have the offense. They have the pressure. They even have the boost game. They have the shots. The offense is there from EnVy. It's not like they're getting backed up into their side. They're just not putting away the opportunities, and that is credit to the FaZe Clan defense. But still, EnVy had their chances to find the net, and they couldn't. And that defense from FaZe Clan, they looked mighty strong here in game 2.
Well, I mean, that's the funny thing too, right? Because the thing is, they tried and they were successful right up until and the shots were good too. But Illusion had 2 clutch saves to keep EnVy out of the net. And you know, if they score one of those, the entire face of the match is changed at that point, right? It's not FaZe's defense popping off. They're not feeling the energy from absolutely desolating this EnVy team. And AJ puts the first in game 3.
Look at that touch from Gyro. Beats the man, lays it off perfectly for AJ. Missed. That's about as good as a challenge you're going to get, but AJ just got enough lift on it to get over him. And 8 seconds is all it took for FaZe to get on the board.
EnVy would like to buy some more offense because they spent all of it last game and didn't get any rewards out of it. Illusion off the ceiling. Nice catch from him, but missed is right on top of him. Still a good look, though, for FaZe as they try to keep the ball pinched in midfield. Missed demoed, so... Oh, it's a nice turnaround by Turbo. A good challenge from Atomic, and Turbo gets right back in front of it, and they were angry about Miss getting demoed, and they hit it off the crossbar. That's the best look.
That's what we were talking about in the break there, Jorby. That's the opportunity you got to put away. Still EnVy threatening, and now it's just missed back. AJ trying to get a hold of it. Didn't have any boost to work with for EnVy. That's a heartbreaker, especially if this is a 1-goal game. That was the opportunity that you for sure had to put away.
Oh, Miss just missed that corner boost as well. That might not end up mattering here. Actually, hang on. No, wow. AJ grabbed this ball from his own box right here, right? And he's like, oh, I lost the touch. Thanks, Illusion, for forcing Turbo to flip out early, and that's an easy goal.
Yeah, and AJ, I mean, he had the C's part in front of him there with that attempted bump from Illusion, and you're right. Turbo had to jump out of the way, which allowed AJ to get through, and it was an easy tap off the back wall for him. Routine at that point, even with no boost. AJ really didn't have any options there, only to just dribble straight, and EnVy let him in.
Illusion, straight up enforcer. He's putting on the pads today. He's just bumping everyone out of the way, but he just gave that ball to Mist, and Gyro picks up an incredible save. AJ gets the clear out to the corner, but it's right back to Illusion. And FaZe's defense, you know, it's so hard to play defense this well for so long in one match, especially with how many good chances EnVy have put together. The fact that they have picked up save after save is nothing short of impeccable.
It certainly has paid off, and I think that is the consistency returning to form here for Illusion. He had a lot of slip-ups against Space Station. All of a sudden now has been rock solid for FaZe, and when your backbone is playing like that, it allows the rest of your team to perform at a higher level. Here comes Gyro. Can he put it away himself? That one came clean off the back wall, but couldn't get a second touch.
And there's certainly been some criticism around Illusion as of late as well, but everybody on FaZe has gone through their slumps. Even AJ. AJ probably more noticeable than most, went through a pretty significant slump, but he's been finding his way back in this FaZe roster. Gyro's gone through his, and everybody's starting to click at the same time in this regional. While it hasn't looked pretty all the time, FaZe are getting it done when it matters. They still got half a game to play here. They got to defend Turbo Pulsar, but AJ is up to the task as he throws it back out to the corner.
Another shot that maybe the placement could have found a better spot in the net and could have found a goal for EnVy. Now down, or still down rather, 2 goals. Still playing in the FaZe side as Gyro is able to turn away. Illusion doesn't get the touch. AJ now goes. Everyone committed from FaZe as EnVy trying to quickly move downfield. No boost for Turbo. Now Mist picking up full boost but gives it away to Gyro.
Oh, and AJ gonna wait. Gyro can make this challenge happen, or just take Atomic out of the play. You know, if someone's being a problem, delete them. That easy. Mist gets a nice touch out. Now they got a breakaway opportunity. 2-on-1. Atomic able to beat the last defender, but the rotation comes clean for Illusion, and he finds Gyro downfield. Quick transition for FaZe, and AJ picks the right side, and he hits it. 3-0. AJ payday.
And that is the shooting that EnVy won. Look at the placement. No boost for AJ. You just got to pick your spot around the last defender over the head of Mist as well. Beautifully done from AJ to find the corner. 3-0 FaZe Clan.
And 3 for AJ on 4 shots. Accuracy, and it's been real. It's felt easy almost at times in game 3. Game 2 certainly felt like work. And hey, Illusion said, "Look, Turbo, I get it. It's been hard on offense. Here's one for you."
Hey,
it's not just once he gave it to him.
That's
he gave it to him twice.
Right there. Hey, that's the one that a G's called, or he called 2. There's one for Turbo. He'll get it.
Oh, wow. You're right.
He does play it off the FaZe members. That was obviously a massive mistake there, and it does give some life here for EnVy. They are still down by 2 goals. They have some time left, and they got to make something happen. Hold on a second. Here comes EnVy. Atomic wanted the shot, but turned away by Illusion.
It's such a solid contact from Illusion to get that ball out to the corner from the angle he had to go at, and he's able to fish this ball out to AJ. Mist actually cuts him off. Atomic has the shot. Mist gets in front, but somehow FaZe bang it off the post. Turbo right back up against Atomic. Atomic tees it down for Mist. Mist, did he beat AJ? Unreal. FaZe, it does not matter how many passes EnVy can collect. It doesn't matter how many times they can pressure the box. They simply will not let EnVy through unless Illusion says so.
This has got to be one of the strongest defensive performances by a team against EnVy, because they have just locked down the shots. And it's not without EnVy pressure. EnVy have chances on target, and they are scary chances. But the FaZe members are just coming off the inside of the net, off the back wall, off the sidewall. Look, they're sending 3, and still EnVy can't break it through.
They must be feeling pretty good, though, with about 10 seconds remaining. FaZe crushing performance against Team EnVy. They might have put up some stakes in the orange half, but make no mistake, FaZe collected rent plus interest on EnVy's stay in the orange half, and they sweep them. Moving on. Wow.
Yeah. Wow is really the only thing you can say about FaZe right now. So dominant, so sharp, so clean on defense. And for EnVy, what can you do? You had the opportunity. You had some shots.
You got outplayed.
Yeah, but you got outplayed. I mean, as simple as that. FaZe did a great job on defense to get that part of the job done, but then on offense as well. Gyro was an absolute menace to you here in this game. AJ, of course, did what AJ does. He comes out with a hat trick here, but it's off the back of the hard work from Gyro and Illusion. And for FaZe, if they can keep this form going into the next day, it's going to be scary for anyone who has to play them.
Today, this regional has proved that it's anybody's regional to take. NRG got sent to the lower bracket by the Kansas City Pioneers, and now XSET once again has to try to blow through that Goliath in the lower bracket. We got that match coming up for you after the break. Don't go anywhere.